Hello yoga friends, and welcome back to my 30-day yoga challenge where we do 10 minutes of yoga a day for 30 days. My name is Jessica and this is day 14. We'll be doing a lower body stretch beginning in Tadasana mountain pose. So let's stand up, feet about hip width distance apart, arms down by the sides, palms facing the front, or maybe resting on the heart, wherever feels comfortable. Begin by fluttering the eyes closed or maybe taking a soft gaze, evening out the breath in and out through the nostrils. Scanning the body here for any tension that we can release. And let's begin by setting an intention for our practice. The one I'll be using today is I trust that I am on the right path. I trust that I am on the right path. And start inhaling the energy from that beautiful intention in through the nose, deep into the belly. And open the mouth. Sigh. Exhale out anything extra that you may have brought onto your mat today, knowing that you can always return to your intention throughout practice and perhaps throughout the rest of your day. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath here in this Tadasana mountain pose. Feeling grounded through all 4 corners of both feet. And fluttering the eyes open if they're closed. Let's come to a wide-legged stance here by bringing our feet out towards the sides of our mat. Inhaling arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows here. Maybe grabbing the ankles. Or maybe just resting the palms on the mat. You can generously bend your knees here if that feels good. Let's take about 3 more rounds of breath. And on your next inhale, let's walk the palms over to the right leg, exhaling over that right leg. Next inhale, let's walk the hands over to the left leg and exhale, fold over that left leg. Next inhale, let's walk those hands back to center, bending the knees and vertebrae by vertebrae, gently rolling up, back to standing. Let's turn out the feet slightly so that the toes are pointed towards the edges of the mat or the corners of the mat. Next exhale, bend both knees, coming down into a squat. Maybe resting the forearms on those thighs. Making sure that the knees and the toes are pointed in the same direction. And next, inhale, straighten both legs and heel toe the feet in once more so they're hip width distance. Inhaling arms overhead, exhale, forward fold. You can once again grab opposite elbows or place the hands on the mat
Or maybe bring the peace fingers, your middle and pointer fingers, around the big toes. And take 2 more rounds of breath here. And on your next round of breath, let's go ahead and plant the palms and step back into a tabletop. Knees directly under hips, wrists directly under shoulders. Let's bring that right leg up just to the outside edge of the mat, setting up for lizard. Often we'll send this left knee back here a little bit, and make sure again that the knee is in line with the toes. Option to stay here planted on your palms, or maybe coming down to your forearms for a hip opener. You can also roll to the outside edge of that right foot. Lizard pose. Option to stay here in this lizard pose, or come back up to your palms, planting the left palm on the mat, bringing that left heel to the glutes, and catching that left foot with the right hand for a quad stretch. And next exhale, gently lower that left leg down to the mat. And let's heel toe that right foot in, finding a tabletop position. Next inhale, bring that left leg just to the left edge of the mat. And be sending that right leg back just a bit, setting up for lizard on the opposite side. Maybe staying on your palms or coming down to your forearms. Lizard pose. Now, option to stay here in your lizard pose, or coming up to your palms, planting that right palm on the mat. Bring that right foot up to meet the glutes, catching that right foot with your left hand for that quad stretch. And on your next exhale, gently release that left foot back down to the mat, finding your way back to a tabletop position here. Next exhale, we're going to sit back on the heels, coming back to a child's pose. Feel free to have feet together, knees together, or knees wide. You can outstretch your arms here, or maybe bring them by your sides. Two more rounds of breath here. And next inhale, gently roll up to a seated position, coming to sit on your bum, legs straight out in front. Both feet flexed. We're going to cross that right leg over the left, putting the left sole of the foot just on the outside of that left leg. Option to keep your leg straight here on the left, or tuck it in. Sitting up nice and tall here.
We're going to inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Option to gaze over that left shoulder. Making sure the shoulders are nice and relaxed here. And next inhale, gently come back to center. And let's cross the legs the other way. So bringing both legs out. Let's cross that left leg over, maybe keeping that right leg straight, or bringing it in. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. And next inhale, gently come back to center, uncross the legs, and let's come all the way down onto our backs, knees bent, soles of the feet on the ground. Let's just find a little windshield wiper motion here with the legs. And inhaling both knees into the chest, giving yourself a nice little hug. And then releasing down into your Shavasana for the day. Scanning the body for any tension we can let go of. And settling in to our final resting pose. You are welcome to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you like, as this is where I'm going to leave you. I want to thank you for coming to practice with me today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 15. Namaste.